questions that we are putting forth are who stoked the riots in Bengal. The TMC government failed to act in time is a big question that needs to be asked of the current dispensation of West Bengal. The BJP fishing in troubled waters. Are they trying to escalate the tension which already is there on ground, which the Mamata Banerjee government failed to contain? Lastly, is BJP TMC playing politics over riots? Let's cut across to our two guests this evening. Rohan Gupta, National Spokesperson, Bharatiya Janata Party. Monojit Mandal, Political Analyst, joins us. Mr. Mandal, I'd like to begin with you. You had Mamata Banerjee, who herself days before said that there could be violence that could come off the Waqf bill. The large question today is very clear, Monojit Mandal, because somewhere down the line there's been a complete failure in governance by the West Bengal government, and everybody can see that. Tragic scenes coming in from Murshidabad. Questions need to be asked of why was the Mamata Banerjee government caught napping?
No, I believe yours is an extremely responsible channel and you are an extremely responsible anchor. When did Ms. Mamata Banerjee talk about violence because of Waqf bill? Can you show me that video? Or you are relying upon the video that is being doctored and tweeted by BJP, the way the BJP's MLA spoke? Don't you think that all her statements, which are, I think, sinisterly, venomously, hate-mongering, they come under a particular act of law? Don't you think so? Is this the sensible,
Mr. Mandal, Mr. Mandal, 1 second. No, 1 second. Okay, let me come in. I rarely ever come in. Allow me, sir. Allow me, sir. Allow me. You've said something. Allow me to come up. Allow me to come up with the counter.
Please.
You've made a point. Allow me to come out with a counter. The fact is, we do not need certificates of whether we are responsible, irresponsible from especially political spokespersons. Number one, we let the people decide on that. Number two, are you actually telling me, sir, allow me to ask the question, I'll give you ample time. Are you actually telling me that the current dispensation of West Bengal dealt with the violence? Because otherwise we wouldn't have seen the kind of visuals that are coming through. We wouldn't have seen hundreds cross the river there to flee the violence in camps.
I will answer all the questions, but when
Please,
you are
sir,
putting something in the mouth of the chief minister, and it's such a crucial time that she said this, you should take responsibility of that. I have simply asked this question: when did Mamata say what you reported, that she was talking about violence and communal riots? You are parroting.
No, nobody said communal riots. That there could be violence at the back of what happened in.
When I please show that video.
All right. Okay, we'll show you the video. Okay, move.
It's so unfortunate that you're parroting the line of a BJP MLA whose veracity as a communal person is unquestionable.
Mr. Mandal, let me also tell you. 1 second, sir.
I am rather.
Sir, something that we put forth.
To the government.
Sir, I hate getting into an argument with the spokesperson, but let me. I will give you ample time, but if it's a very basic question.
Please.
The TMC had this platform. We reached out to them 5 times to come in to give their point of view. We told them we'll speak to you one-on-one. They refused to do so, right? Now, this was a prerogative that needed to come from the TMC representative. Now, make your time. Sir, I'll ask you a very basic question, Monojit Mandal. As a political analyst, how did the West Bengal government deal with the violence that we saw? And I would hope you admit it was communal violence.
But I have got every right to counter an MLA who is supposed to be a responsible person, whose utterly false statement, which can also incite communal violence in my state. Forget about my political identity. As a sensible person, it is my right to counter all the hate speeches that Ms. Agnimitra Paul made, and I urge the West Bengal police to take note of that as well. And I will urge you also with a folded hand that please do not bring such MLAs with such statements. And if you can, please have some face-off with me. I'm taking responsibility.
Sir, it's not about... Okay, sir, would you answer the question? Because listen, Monojit Mandal, if you had... 1 second, sir. Hear me out. No, 1 second, hear me out.
I will answer the question now.
If you were a TMC spokesperson, I would have asked you to face off with Agnimitra Paul, who is a representative. She's an MLA, whether you like it or you don't, sir. She's a part of the principal opposition in West Bengal. Now, would you like to come to the question that I asked you?
Yes.
Which is, do you think the West Bengal government did a good job or did a job at all to control the violence in Murshidabad?
Listen to, you don't have to listen to me. What did the BSF ADG say on your reporting? What did he say? Just quote it once again. So that things are absolutely under control. We are coordinating with the West Bengal police. For the last 2 days, this is the ADG BSF said on your channel few minutes ago. Things are absolutely under control. I am now, right now, you don't have to believe me. I'm on the road right now. I'm returning from the district of Birbhum, which is barely few hundred kilometers away from the scene where the crime was taking place. Nothing has been happening. But what did the BJP MLA say? Because there are communal riots everywhere. They are like the problem. But you have no guts to put up single question to the Prime Minister. Why the same kind of violence is taking place in Manipur even right now against the Waqf bill? You did not put up the same questions when 53 people were killed under the nose of the Home Minister in Delhi in 2022 January. Not single question. Here the police arrested 200 people. And the male culprits, I repeat, you did not ask the question about why Sukanta Majumdar has put up this tweet with all the false picture, fake narrative.
Murshid Mondal, number one. 1 second.
Please,
1 second. Shall I play it again for you?
Also.
1 second. You know, you can turn around and start screaming at the media and shooting the messenger. All those questions that you have raised, sir, were duly asked of the MLA representative. Are you actually telling me that 3 people are dead and nothing really happened? Are you actually telling me that hundreds crossed over and have fled Murshidabad and are living in refugee camps and nothing ever happened? Is that what you're trying to say?
Madam, don't get impatient. You are an
I am not, sir. I'm asking you. I am asking you a direct question. So don't turn around and shoot the damn messenger, which the likes of all political outfits do. So don't do that here. Would you like to take the question or not? Would you like to take the question?
You know it very well and don't take such a call. I tell you, when the messenger is not acting as the messenger of God, we have got every right to question.
Sir, we'll have that intellectual conversation on the messenger of God and the state of the media some other point of time. We'll get on to that on some other point of time. As a political analyst and a citizen of West Bengal, are you telling me that there has been no deaths? Are you telling me that
you are saying that I am excited and you are calm? You're not allowing me 10 seconds of uninterrupted time.
Sir, I will give you 30 seconds. Your time starts now. Make your point. I will come back to you. I will bring in the other. I have another guest, sir. And it's not a debate between you and I.
You are interrupting. The point is very simple. The things went out of control because of certain issues, but those were basically targeting is the government properties. The properties of both West Bengal government and the central governments have been vandalized. And police took control of the situation day before yesterday when the DG himself, he is stationed there since the last 2 days. And I repeat, the BSF was called in. BSF was taken help of from the day one itself. The DG BSF made it clear. But nonetheless, section of the media, along with such MLAs from BJP, they have to spread this narrative against Mamta because there is the 2026 election. The MLA said rightly, you have given us the opportunity. You are working on the dead bodies of 3 people. That is opportunity for BJP.
All right, okay.
And a section of
allow me to bring in the BJP guest. Once again. Murshid Mondal, take a breath. Allow me to bring the BJP spokesperson. But let me also remind you, you're sitting there and you're quoting the BSF. The spokesperson of the TMC, Mr. Kunal Ghosh, has actually gone on record to suggest that the BJP, along with central agencies like the BSF, have drawn the blueprint of the violence that took place in Murshidabad. Right? And you yourself is saying that the BSF has taken great control of the situation. So get your 2 stories right and I'll come right back to you. Rohan Gupta, one thing is very clear, sir. The fact is the allegations from the TMC are that this is exactly what you wanted. You wanted violence. You tried to engineer violence through the help of certain central agencies. Forget about these allegations. Look at what your BJP president of West Bengal, Sukanta Majumdar, actually has gone on record to suggest that if you can't control the situation in Murshidabad, I'm going to get people from outside. I'm going to get them to settle scores. He's also gone on record to say, flush out the outsiders. flush out a certain community from Murshidabad. Time for that has come. What's this language if you're not inciting violence?
Preeti, we have seen the worst display of appeasement politics in West Bengal. In last few days, you have seen that 3 Hindus have been killed. Around 500 Hindus have been living there as refugees, and they are saying that nothing has happened. And what is the question of incitement? This is the fact which has happened on ground. Don't you feel it is the right of BJP or any party in this country to protect the citizens there? They are the citizens of West Bengal. You are seeing what happened in Bangladesh and same getting displayed here. And see the shamelessness of the spokesperson of TMC is not ready to accept the failure of the state government. And just your report said that there are news of SDPI hand inside this violence. You have to question them. Your police says that it is SDPI hand. Why are you questioning BJP? All the time you are questioning BJP, and see the height of shamelessness of these Indi Gadbandhan leaders. Akhilesh Yadav is silent. Rahul Gandhi is silent. Why? They could speak on Palestine, but they cannot speak for Hindus in West Bengal. They have converted West Bengal into Bangladesh because of their appeasement politics. This is the height of appeasement politics. And if any shame is left in TMC government, actually they should accept that something wrong has happened and it is a failure of state government. What are you saying? What incitement? Don't you feel it is right of us to protect the lives of Hindus? आप देखिए अपने स्क्रीन पे क्या हो रहा है. 500 लोगों को अपने घर से बाहर जाके रेफ्यूजी के लिए रहने पड़ रहे हैं. एक वर्ड नहीं निकल रहा आपके मुंह से. At least come out and tell, display some sympathy for them. That no, we are with you. No, you are saying BJP this, that, whatever BJP is. This is not the time to blame BJP. This is time to question inaction of your government.
Okay. Rohan Gupta, I'll tell you what. When both sides of the divide, both the spokespersons, one is not a spokesperson here, get that charged up and are attacking the media, then I think we're doing a very good job. But let me come back to you, Rohan Gupta. You're saying we constantly ask questions of the BJP. We've asked questions of Mamata Banerjee's government. Let me again come back to the question that I asked you. Shukanta Mazumdar, the state BJP president, is on record, and I will quote, sir, and correct me if I am wrong. I'm very open to be corrected. Where he's gone on record openly threatening to bring miscreants in Bengal from the neighboring states if things are not gotten under control. He in Bengali has says, beat people on the streets. He again says, and I quote, push outsiders from Bihar and UP to clean out Murshidabad. Now, is this governance or gangsterism that the opposition, principal opposition, is resorting to?
See, Preeti, you tell me one thing. You have seen these government's inactions for last so many days, and that's why the central agencies, the BSF, had to come to West Bengal and control the situation. When the government is absolutely not doing anything, obviously he might have individual emotions. I'm not individually, I never, advocate for any kind of violence or hate speech. But at the end of the day, we are all human beings. When we see these kind of pictures on your screen where women are crying, 500 people have to leave their houses, obviously our blood boils. I'm not advocating any kind of violence or hate speech. But at the end of the day, you have seen insensitive government like TMC. They are not ready to come out, even tell one word for these people. Where are Indi Gadbandhan leaders? They are talking about Palestine. They have no time for tweeting about West Bengal. Why?
Okay.
Why so insensitivity? Don't you feel?
I'll tell you what, Rohan Gupta, what I feel. Individual, I'll tell you what.
Is there? Yeah.
Individual emotions sometimes spark a riot is all I'm going to leave at that. I think this debate's really going nowhere because, but thank you for both of you for joining us, and thank you for training your guns at us, because somewhere down the line it's affirmation that we're doing if not a great job, but then a half a decent job there.